Okay. Okay. Yes, we are live. Let's do it. Let's do our big one. Let's do our big one, baby. Let's do our biggest one. Get in here, everybody, get in here. Get in here, everybody, get in here. It's time for a legendary show. Hello, mother. Hello, mother. Hello, mother. Oh, I'm not you. You are you. Okay? These just can't even count. I'm not the 1, 2, or the 3. You say you look up to her, you look up to me. Don't play with me. I'm not none of you. Just okay. Well, wow. Not you are you. You say you look up to her, but you look up to me. None of you just baiting like me. None of you just better than me. Okay? I don't even know the first thing she said, but it's crazy. Okay. I just had to get that out real fast. But we got to get into some things, okay? First of all, yes. I got my life tonight. Absolutely got my life. Okay? I got my everlasting life tonight. Tonight was one of the best TV nights in a long time for me, especially in award season. You know what I mean? Because for a long time, the award shows were not giving what needed to be gave because all the girls weren't in the same space. But I'm just so thankful, for our moment and our culture. Here's the thing. Hip-hop culture is our culture. But then there's a subdivision within our culture. And our subdivision is the female rap. So I feel like we are finally, for us in the hip-hop, under the hip-hop umbrella, but for us that are in the female rap sector, this is our time. All eyes are on us. This is our moment. The female rappers are killing it. They have to see us. When I say us, I mean our culture, our faves, our this. They're dominating our opinions, our tweets, our commentary, the songs. That whole female rap subsector of hip-hop is magnified on a major level. And I'm glad to be a part of it because it's everything. Everything. Okay? And I just want to say, shout out to all the girls that showed up to the VMAs. Shout out to every female rapper. I mean, I didn't get them all. I didn't post them all, but, shout out to every girl. Every girl looked good except for a select few. And honestly, every single girl, including Doja Cat, did their big one. It's no shade. I'm like a proud big little brother. I was so proud of all of my girls today. There was not one trash performance. Not one. And all the main hitters was in the building. That's what I live for. All the hitters were there. Yes. We needed that. Because so many times you feel like, well, if this one goes, this one not going. Everybody was there. Except Lotto. But she wasn't missed. But let's just get into it. Let's get into it because I'm proud of all the girls tonight. There was not one trash performance. Not one. There was not one trash performance at all from the ladies tonight. Absolutely not one. Okay. So let's just get into so we're going to get into some of these looks first. Then we'll get into some performances. Then we'll get into what my favorite stuff was. And then, girl, we'll wrap it up. Okay. So let's just start with something light. Okay. Let's start light. Let's start here. Saucy was in the building, looking like herself. Whatever that means. Yeah. It's just Saucy. White face, beard, makeup, women's clothing. Neither hit nor miss. Just Saucy. Nothing to be excited about. Nothing to run home and cry about either. Yeah. You know what I mean? She was there not performing. Nothing to really see there. Just another seat filler. Nothing exciting. Also, speaking of men, NLE Chopper was in the building. Let me tell you something. He's finally legal, so now and he got kids and stuff. So now we go like NLE Chopper. You know, I ran into him. Well, I didn't really run into him, but I did run into him in LA. I used to think he was so cute, like and so fine. But one thing he did for me that really like disturbed me when I seen him going to the shoe store on Melrose, and it's so small, but he went and hocked up the biggest, fattest, nasty loogie and spit it. He was like choking, and he got out the black truck and it was like big fat. I was like, oh, he is not cute to me no more. But he may have redeemed himself here because this purple moment is everything. And to know me is to know that purple secretly is my favorite color. So NLE Chopper looked good. He did his big one. So, you know, we didn't get a print today, but, you know, you can get a print any other time. So shout out to NLE Chopper. He looked good. Shout out to the boy. Okay. Now let's really start getting a little hotter. Where can I go from here? Ooh, P-U. Pull my finger. Who, me? No, you. I don't know why that makes me feel that way. Look at Billy Porter. Billy Porter is guaranteed to look a mess. I hate Billy Porter. And I don't even know why. I know why. Because he does foolishness like this. What is that? If you can't afford a look, or you can't afford to stay nowhere, or you can't afford to do that, don't come out. Billy Porter looked like he stink. He looked like his hole is ashy, wrinkled, decrepit, vile, and unnecessary. I would feel some type of way being that close to Billy Porter. Billy Porter looks like a poo stain. You know, when if you ever had like a bad day, you know, ask Big Sexy. Billy Porter looks like a stain in Big Sexy's drawers. If you ever want to see what a stain in Big Sexy's drawers look like, Google a picture of Billy Porter at the 2023 VMAs. That's what's in Big Sexy's drawers. If you don't know who Big Sexy is, Google it. And that's the stain in the drawers. That's a mess. That's what Billy Porter looks like to me. That come out of Big Sexy. Can't stand Billy Porter. You know what I mean? Also, this clear woman next to him. She's the key. This is the only person that's won every award that she's been nominated for and acts surprised every time. That's why I don't fool with clear people. You know you was gonna win that. You know you were gonna win every. Stop doing that. Stop playing in my face. I can't stand that. They do that. They do that. Taylor Swift gives. I'm just so damn. You don't care about no VMA. You got about 1,000 of them. You're not gonna keep playing in my face. But I do think she's entertaining. because she loves to give that. And I'm just sitting back there like, girl, like you just so, oh my God, it's you. Thank you. Now, girl, you know you was gonna win that award, and you ain't that excited to see NSYNC. You could call them; they'd work with you in a heartbeat. You're America's sweetheart. You are the heiress of the American flag. You are, when you Google white American woman, you pop up. You are the American girl. You have the power at the fingertips. Don't play with me. That kind of porcelain privilege sends me when they start acting like they're just so in awe about how, how successful they are and how they're just getting opportunities and how they just are just so shocked by others and just so humbled. Girl, please. But nonetheless, she makes for an entertaining cackle. I don't have a problem with Taylor Swift. She's just entertaining to me to watch whenever she wins an award because she almost acts like it's the first time every time. Great actress, by the way. So yeah, she gives that. But anywho, there's that. But she looked good. She looked amazing, by the way. We love that. I don't know why she's on Billy Porter. Look at Billy Porter. Y'all don't see this. Billy Porter looked like she is like imploding from within. I cannot stand Billy Porter. I cannot stand Billy Porter at all. I hate Billy Porter. No, I don't, but for real. Okay, let's move on. All right. Who else was in the building? Oh my God. Sexy. You like my boy? It turn you off? Wait till I turn around, you see it in a thong. Sexy. One thing about Sexy Red, she gonna show up to the red carpet with a wad of money. Where's she putting it? I don't know. Booty do, spandex, cheap, ghetto. But she's there. Ratchet. See, we were having a conversation earlier and people were saying Sexy Red, ski. Sexy Red, people like, she needs to polish up. She needs to get her see a dermatologist. She needs to do all of these things. Absolutely not. I think the minute Sexy Red starts trying to polish up, Sexy Red immediately becomes trash. The reason why Sexy Red is able to make it thus far is because she looks the way that she looks. She's ratchet, ghetto, so the expectation is not high. The minute she tries to polish up and be beautiful and be very, very clean and cut, then the expectation for the music starts to level up too. Personally, she can't do that. So I think the expectation meets the aesthetic. And the minute she tries to change that ratchet ghetto hood, side chick, ST, whatever, having aesthetic, then we start judging the bars and the musically a lot more critically. Then Sexy Red becomes a spoof, cackle, and a joke. And trash. But as long as she's a Halloween costume in representation for the EBT WIC Section 8 sector of the ghettos, we love that. Because each and every one of us, at some point in our lives, whether it's on the weekend or we freaking, we want to feel like Sexy Red, but we just don't want to be her every day. You know what I'm saying? But after a long day of work, or maybe a long month of work, or maybe a long week, you might want to feel like ghetto ass Sexy Red with your homegirls. And if you on vacation, or you don't got a man, or you got a nigga, whatever, you might want to get in your whole brow like Sexy Red. And if you're really feeling it, you might want to do 2 or 3 of them. And hopefully you might want to catch an ST woo just to let you know that the experience you had was a wild one. You know what I mean? Sexy Red allows you to go to a place where you wouldn't naturally want to stay and live for that long. It's just kind of like an escape from reality. And she is the representation for that. So I like Sexy Red because, she was what the City Girls was for me at one point. Like that interaction, like, you know what I mean? You could be a doctor, a school teacher, a nurse, some type of doctor, Reiki healer, some type of Reiki practitioner, energy healer, tarotist, astrologer, whatever. You have a really clean cut type of job, but somewhere deep down, you want to yell, ski! You know what I'm saying? She allows you to have that for about a day or two, and then you can go back to your regular life. But you gotta find out, who can I listen to when I want to be a gutter, ratchet, dirty son of a, and you turn on Sexy Red. And then some people, in all fairness, some people permanently live in the Sexy Red energy. And they'll never get out of that. And I think that it's only fair that they have representation too. You know what I'm saying? There's some woman right now watching this that maybe they don't have sexy red hair, but they damn sure got sexy blue, yellow and green with a black. And there's a woman right now with a 27-piece and a gold tooth watching. Somewhere smoking a Black and Mild wine. Then told her kids to shut the up. Armon is on. Okay. Hi. This is sexy. That's who Sexy Red stands for. And then we'll go to church and talk, and you know what I mean? Do all of that. And she can fry some chicken boots. We need that. We need that. And so I think that energy needs to be represented too. So I'm here for Sexy Red because I need that energy sometimes. Sometimes I want to feel like that. Sometimes I want to feel like that. And I think that that's fair. And so Sexy Red is necessary. Does she look cheap? Absolutely. Does she look a mess? Not really, but yes. But do I want her to change? Absolutely not. I like Sexy Red. There was a video of Suki. I didn't get it because I didn't feel like... I love Suki, but they had Suki on the ground, rolling on the ground on the red carpet, crawling on the red carpet. I didn't even want to do it because I didn't want to talk bad about her. My thing with Suki is, while I love Suki, I just feel like Suki, that's not really her. I think Sexy Red is more natural. I think Suki, like, I don't know. I think you got to pick one, love. I think she's going from this end, like it's Casamigos, and then it's pussy scratched, and then it's that, and then it's crawling on the ground at the VMAS. So I don't know. I'm paying it at this point. I love Suki though, but it's just like, girl. Okay. So, anywho, let's move on. Now we're going to start to get into a mess. Sweetie, pretty girl, looks stupid as H. That teleprompter was whooping Sweetie's ass. Sweetie done forgot. I think Sweetie, she definitely hit way too many blunts before she got started. She couldn't even talk on the teleprompter. She forgot she was there. She was playing in her hair. Not to mention she got the bonus. All I could think of is yabba dabba doo. Or I felt like I was going to, sit like a Flintstone and get in the car and run with my feet and ride in the car or something stupid like that. Where's Bam and Marge? Something stupid. The thing is, the bone was taken away from the face. I wouldn't have minded the bone here, but the bone there was just like, okay, this is dumb. I don't know what the designer is. I don't know who designed it. I don't really care. And I get it. Sometimes at the VMAs, you want to come a little different. You want to be wowzers and different. But I just kind of feel like, Sweetie, she was the worst dress of the night for me until Okay. But once I got to see it in 4K in real time, you cannot deny Sweetie's beauty. Very beautiful girl. Silly choice here. Very boring, very bland, very meh. She was high, clearly. But nonetheless, Sweetie, in my opinion, she cannot rely on music. So she should definitely rely on her looks. And at this point, the looks are not even working. She should always be pretty. It was kind of like Sierra, remember? And I'm not saying Sweetie, Sierra definitely has more hits than Sweetie. But you know how Sierra kind of was trash for a while, and it was just like Sierra should just model. I think that Sweetie, the music isn't it, but you can't let go of the fashion and the looks either. And I'm not sure that band that she was standing with on the pre-show that was gassing her up, talking about she's the fashionista, the fashion girl, the it girl. He was really gassing her, saying that she, had hits after hit after hit after hit. And I'm just thinking, this man is really carrying. These people in the industry, they really would sit up there and gas and lie in your face. And I'm just thinking, she don't even believe this. Name a Sweetie hit after hit after hit. You can't. Think. First person to name 10 Sweetie hits is getting $100 right now. Go. You can't. I'll keep my money. But you get what I'm saying. But yes. Sweetie looked like Sweetie. This wasn't my favorite look of Sweetie. She was there though, supporting. And I think that there's nothing wrong with that, because I think at this point in her career, that's the best that she can do. Is just support. And we love that for her. Performing is not her thing. Rapping is not her thing. At this point, fashion is not her thing. So just being rich and pretty and being around, she should become a socialite. Hell, be an influencer. That works. You know what I mean? So Sweetie was there. Again, she hosted the pre-show, did a terrible job. The teleprompter was wearing her out. She forgot she was there. She was dazed, confused, and stuck, stumbling over her words. I don't know if it was the bone in her face or she just didn't give a damn. But something wasn't sticking tonight. Okay? Sweetie, do better next time. You got to come better prepared. Okay. Who else? Let me see. Somebody over here was busting out the seams. Did I get my oh, you know what? Let's get my girl on here. I thought I had her. Hold on. Why did I feel like I downloaded this stuff and I didn't? Jeez Louise, Armon. Hold on. I didn't do it. Let me give a big shout out to my girl TS. I'm so proud of TS. TS Madison feeling her Renaissance fantasy. TS Madison look good. TS Madison's a cackle. Because Miss Madison, listen, she is cozy, baby. You cannot tell her that the Renaissance will never be over for TS. Okay? And no shade, it wouldn't be over for me either, girl. I know when TS was on this carpet, she had cozy playing in the back of her head. I'm sure somewhere around there, she probably told them, before I walk this carpet, turn on cozy. Madison is smiling, cozy for her, I am cozy. Cozy, I am cozy. I'm dark skinned, beige, fluorescent black, black like that. I know that was playing somewhere once she hit that carpet. And when she left. Oh, but shout out to TS for being in the spaces, okay? I love TS. I'm so proud of her. I've always looked up to TS Madison, and to just see her doing her thing and occupying the spaces. It's really refreshing, her being a trans woman, just kind of doing her thing and then being unapologetically herself. From the background, from not being afraid to get, into the gusto and come at these people in the industry and speak her mind when it's time to speak her mind, and not be afraid of the backlash and not be afraid of people turning against her. It's really, really tough, and still occupying space within hip hop culture and mainstream pop culture. I think that that's super dope for her. And, T.S. Madison has really laid a lot of the groundwork for people like me and other members of the LGBTQIA, especially coming from a space of the internet. So T.S. Madison is definitely one of the pioneers of this, and I think that it's super dope to kind of see her really start coming into herself and really getting her flowers. So shout out to T.S. Madison. She looked amazing, and I think it's super dope that she was a part and was there. So love that. Love that. Okay. Let me tell you. Let's see who else. Who else? Ah. JT looks stuffed. It's the face for me. It's the face for me. Now I've actually seen JT in person. She is a pretty girl. This may not be a good picture. She don't look bad. She just look like she busted out, and that's not really a bad thing. So I don't mind this dress on her. Actually, she looks good. JT looks good. I don't mind JT. It's just maybe this face. But the dress is actually really, really sexy. I'm here for it. She definitely looked better than her counterpart, Carisha, please. Okay. Let's put the other city girl up here. Now this was literally the worst dress of the night that I have seen of all time. Young Miami flat out looks ugly. And I never call nobody ugly except Billy Porter. Young Miami looks like what the and why and where did you come from? And my thing is, she has a very nasty attitude. I'm going to tell you, I ran into her and she looked at me in a very nasty way. She was giving a lot about where she was going to sit. She was being very, very rude. I don't know if she knew me. I don't know if she decided that she didn't like me because of Saucy or Lotto, but I really didn't care. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if she was giving this energy like she thought I was going to try to like talk to her and be her friend and like, girl, we're not cool. I didn't really care to be cool with you. But we was kind of in the same vicinity, in the same space, in the same seat, same box. And she gave a lot. She cut her eyes. It wasn't talking to people. JT actually wasn't that bad. JT was like she was going to have a good time. She was over there like cutting her eyes, being rude, like I'm sitting over here, I'm sitting over there, and there was other people sitting. And we were like, girl, do you want to sit there? Rolling her eyes. Then she kept acting like she wanted to sit down. So I was like, you can sit right there. You could sit. I got it. I know. And me being me, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, girl, I don't really know what you're giving, but you're giving a lot, and I really don't give up about you. And so my thing is, you cannot be giving all that attitude, and then you showing up looking like this. You're not that bad of a girl. It's giving bad body, batch body, fool out. Where was the coins at? And then, for her to feel so fab, she tried to go, girl, you can't be giving all this because, girl, I didn't see you. Girl, when you girls were jumping in to try to jump into other people's sections, girl, and got booted out the section. But girl, you had a very nasty attitude. So I'm not sparing her because she was very rude when I met her, and it was like, girl, you're not even that girl like that. But I'm gonna keep it right there for now. So let's just get into this look. But girl, see, I could really go in, but I'm gonna pay it for now. We're gonna get into that story time another day. But my thing is, you cannot be rude and giving all that when this is how you show up to the award show. You look stupid. You look stupid, you look ghetto, and it's not hitting. The shape is not shaping. It's giving girl unbig that body, unbig that gut, unbig that attitude, unbig that waistline, unbig that head. And do something more positive with your life and get your attitude together because, baby, you're not eating it up. This looks a mess. Miss Mamas. So you cannot have this. You cannot be that rude and have that nasty attitude and then you pop out like this. It's giving girl, huh? Girl, what? Legs, knees, ankles, and stomach look beat. Boots. And then it's the stupid sunglasses, too. The stylist hates her. The stylist hates her. I don't know if this is a shower curtain, a bathrobe, blinds, pillowcases. This looked like she decided to play dress up in her mama's linen closet. Just pull out the drawer and piece it together. You don't have the shape for that. And then let's just go throw on some glasses. This is not fashion. This is stupid. She looked a mess. Worst outfit of the night. Okay? She's a mess. Drapes is crazy. Definitely giving drapes. Definitely giving drapes. She almost could be a tassel at the end of your grandma chair that you just wave around. You know the tassel? I used to play with them like hair. It's giving tassel. It's stupid. And the body is not, you don't have a body for that. So yeah, she looks a mess. And my thing is, girl, you supposed to really pop out. When you have a nasty attitude, you supposed to be fly. You got a nasty attitude and look a mess, it's giving girl bye. You're paid. So yeah, that's that on that. Who else? When Sexy Red look better than you, first of all, let's just look at Sexy Red. Sexy, I'd rather go like Sexy. You look stupid as. First of all, let me pull up Saucy. Saucy look better than you. She looks stupid. She dressed herself. Or she pissed her stylist off for her attitude. Diddy just paid it. He clearly didn't give a. He probably was with his other baby mamas. That's what that was. That's probably why she was mad that night, because the two baby mamas was walking up to Jay-Z's box and she was sitting over there looking like, why am I not over there? But don't take that out on me. Because your nigga didn't have you put up, but the other two baby mamas was there. Anyway. Well, I just don't like people with nasty attitudes, and especially when it don't hit. Doja Cat. Okay, Doja Cat. I'm not going to lie. Doja Cat looks good in the spider web. I like it. This is nice. It's her. It's clean, though. It's sexy. I like this. I like Doja Cat in the spider web. She looked really, really good in this. No shade. And since we're on Doja Cat, I want to talk about Doja Cat's performance. Doja Cat had a very strong performance tonight. One thing I enjoyed about Doja Cat, I feel like Doja Cat has a theater background. Doja Cat knows how to tell a story with her performance. And what I liked about Doja Cat, she committed to her performance the entire way. She committed to every lyric. She didn't skip for a breath. She did that. She performed hard. She danced. She sold it. Doja Cat is a problem. For those people that want to consider Doja Cat a rapper, then Doja Cat is definitely in the top 4. She's a performer. I guess she's a rapper. She's putting up numbers. She gives looks. And one thing I can appreciate, Doja Cat, while she had a team of people up there dancing with her, you could still tell that she was a performer and she was doing her own type of performance. So everything wasn't relying or in sync with dancers. So Doja Cat had a really strong performance. And one thing I can say, I may not like Doja Cat because I might think she's a little weird. But anytime, for the most part, that Doja Cat is slated to perform, I'm definitely going to watch because I know she's going to give us a good show. And she did that tonight. Doja Cat knows how to put on a show. Doja Cat is a performer. She killed it tonight. She killed it. She committed. She went full out. She danced. She rapped. She sang. She committed. She gave looks. She gave versatility. I liked it. And it wasn't even that, to me, I'm glad that it wasn't super dark. You know, because I know some people were like, I didn't even want to watch it because I don't know what she's on. She's a weirdo. However, tonight, Doja Cat gave what needed to be gave. So I want to say shout out to Doja Cat in that. And her look looked good. And I didn't mind her with the long hair. I enjoyed it. And, you know, she didn't hold back any lines. That Percocet got you playing with your nose. She ate all of that. You know, Doja Cat was really talking hard, like, you know, and you can tell, like, she's feeling herself. She feels that she has arrived. She knows her place. She knows that she's that girl in this music business. She knows her strength. She knows that her numbers are numbering. She knows that she is a contender and a problem for her people. She knows that she is talented, and she knows that she's premium talent. And in the best way, I could say, she's cocky about it, as she should be. If you're putting up the stats, you're putting up the work, you're putting out the work, and you're giving up the performance. Why not be proud of it and let people know, listen, I'm not going to cower down to you or your thoughts or anybody else. I'm that girl, and I know that I'm fire. And I'm going to brag about it a little bit. I love a braggadocious person when it makes sense. Not when it doesn't, Young Miami. But when it all adds up, numbers, fashion, performance, I'm all here for you to brag about it because it makes sense. So I'm not going to take anything away from her tonight. Doja Cat did her big one. She ate the performance up. I was thoroughly entertained. A+ from me. Doja Cat did a fantastic job tonight. It's no shade. She did a fantastic job. And she looked great on the carpet. For sure. Absolutely. Okay. Now, Ice Spice. She won her first VMA tonight. Best New Artist. Shout out to Ice Spice for that. Ice Spice's look kind of was like, yeah. If you ask me, not full aesthetic like the way they carried themselves, but I'm talking about kind of like the cheapness of it all. And I'm sure it may not even be cheap, but just the way that it's worn. Ice Spice and Sexy Red kind of give me the same kind of like, you know, just throw the dress on and go. You know what I mean? And Ice Spice will do you one better. You know, Sexy Red gonna give you a wad of money. Ice Spice gonna give you a Banshee armpit purse. Very Banshee kind. like Ra, and we at the VMAs. In a cute little whatever wrap dress, maybe it'd be hell. Ice Spice would throw on a white beat in a denim skirt and some boots and a Louis Vuitton boot armpit purse and be at the Grammys and pay it. You know what I mean? So I don't really go to Ice Spice for looks. I like Ice Spice's songs though. You know what I'm saying? She's a kid, and I think she's good. Little monotone in her performance and stuff, but I like Ice Spice. But I don't really expect much fashion from Ice Spice. So I don't remember actually what she had on. But shout out to her for winning Best New Artist. I can't wait to see what she's done. She's been quiet lately, which I think is a good thing. Oh, she was also seated next to Taylor Swift, so I guess they were partnered up for the night, which was good. Speaking of Ice Spice looked like she was caught between a rock and a hard place when Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B were performing. She didn't know what the heck to do. She didn't know whether to like it or not. She looked like she was caught in limbo, like, I don't know what to do. Let me see, do I have a little bit of that video? Hold on. You just gonna have to look at it right here and see if you guys can catch Ice Spice's face. You see it? You got to go back and really catch the tea. Ice Spice is looking like, well, what? You just got to go back and catch it. Hold on, let me see. Is it right there? There it is. She kind of looking like, well, girl, what? She had that red wig on today, so she must knew she was going to win that award. See, the marketing was on point. She was sitting amongst the stars of the stars, but she just, it wasn't really her night. She was learning, but then so she came in as like, I'm still new. I'm the new artist, so let me throw on the Ronald McDonald. Cause see, when I put on the red wig, the long red, it's kind of like, oh girl, I'm established. I'm doing my thing. She came to the VMA tonight to secure that new artist bag, so she had to come out with that new artist look. So she threw on the Ronald McDonald fro. You know what I mean? Because it's still like, no, she's not quite there yet. She's still new. Don't put that title on her yet. We're still growing. So you notice since she's been, because for a while when she started popping, the fro had deceased. She started to feel herself. The red baby hair started coming. Then the long hair started coming because then she started to evolve. When they start getting a lot of money and stuff, then they start evolving. So then she's like, okay, we can ditch the fro. But since it's gotten a little bit quieter, we're going to go back to the fro because we need to get back to another hit. And so I don't want the people to think that I have evolved so much that we get lost in translation. So slap this Ronald McDonald wig back on and let people know that we're still building. I get it. And I'm here for it. And I understand. It's the lucky wig. And it makes sense. And no one's gonna tell me that that's her hair. And if it is, I still don't believe you. I feel like that's a wig. But it works. Okay. All right. Because it looked the same every time. So, but shout out to her. Okay. Where we at here? Oh, we did that. We did that. Oh. Megan Thee Stallion. Beautiful girl. The girls are showing body today. Megan Thee Stallion looked beautiful. Very pretty girl. Boring. Bored with this outfit. Megan Thee Stallion, I've never looked at Megan Thee Stallion to be like a fashion girl like this. Megan Thee Stallion she always gave me like, she really struggled in the dressing department. You know what I mean? This look isn't bad. It's nothing. It's kind of like, meh. I'm happy to see you out. But it's a yawner. I'm not really sure if she was just doing it just to kind of show off her body. She looks nice, but it's a yawner. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, man, you look beautiful. I'll forget about it in an hour. Nothing too exciting. But she was there. Happy to see you out. We're going to get into it. Okay? Also, we got Cardi B. Cardi B, this look is everything. One thing Cardi B is going to do, and she really grew into this. Cardi B is a fashion icon. One of Cardi B's strongest suits is her creativity and her visual aesthetic. From her hair, nails, makeup, fashion, music videos, Cardi B knows how to present a luxury package. And I think that is so dope. Shout out to everybody on her team and everybody around her and her for doing that, because if you look at where Cardi B has come from to where she is now, she really is she really glue up, and she really is nothing to play with in this fashion industry, in this creative directing, in field. I just feel like she's such a great visual artist in so many ways, and I think I don't know where this dress is from, but it looks amazing. I'm so glad she did long straight hair. I'm glad she didn't do I'm glad she just didn't try nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad she took it. I'm glad she did the whop and let it go. I'm glad she didn't do I don't really like the beehive thing. I like Cardi B with short hair. I like her with, I like this though. This is very clean, very luxe. The body looks good. The face looks good. The dress is banging. She looks like a star. She looks like a rich. She looks like premium goods. Love that for her. Cardi B, no matter where she's at or who's in the room, Cardi B has this ability to shine beyond even her peers that may be in the same level or status as her. But when you see Cardi B, you see an elevated person. And I think she just has that. And they've developed that. They've worked it out. And I think that Cardi B, that's why the demand for you, when you see her, you're always like, what is she going to wear? What is she going to do? Even when she's amongst a bunch of stars, Cardi B still finds a way to shine just a little bit brighter. She has that. She has that. Cardi B, that's why I think that she's so successful. It was in her destiny to be this successful. She was born to be a star. And not just amongst the stars. She's like a star of the stars. So she looks amazing here. Cardi B rarely gets it wrong though in a look department for me. Her fashions, she always seems to kill it. To me, this is literally one of the best looks of the night. The only reason why I can't say this is the best is because I feel like all the girls literally brought their A game for the most part. So there was no kind of best one. There definitely was a worst, which was this. That was the worst. Look at this and look at that. Look at this and look at that. They are not the same. Just because it's gray don't mean it's the same. Just because we're in the same place don't mean it's the same. You know what I mean? So Cardi B literally blows out the competition. Face looks amazing. Body looks crazy. Everything is sitting on her. So she just has that hands down. She's going to do her big one when it comes to that. She rarely ever misses in that department for me. So shout out to Cardi B. We're gonna get into the performances in a second. Where is, did I get the picture of Nicki? Uh-oh. Let me see if I got it. Hold on. Let me pull up this picture of Nicki so I can give my thoughts on that. Okay. Nicki Minaj. I'm not going to hold you. At first I was like, what is this? But then once I got into it, I'm like, this is sexy too. Nicki looks, I'm loving the pink with the veil. Like Nicki was giving me queen all night tonight. I live for this. This was very pretty. I love the pink carpet. Now I did see MTV do something kind of crazy. They were saying like the pink carpet was there for Karol G, which I did not believe. However, I feel like Nicki looked amazing. Nicki's face always looks flawless. And then Nicki surprised us too, which we're going to get into, and gave us a little bit of body. So this is what I'm saying. Tonight, all the girls brought their A game. And so everybody should be proud. And as a community of people that are fans of female rap and female rappers, we should be proud that all of our faves and all of our girls really came and delivered today, because there wasn't, all the premium girls brought it. You know what I'm saying? They all brought their star power in their own way. And, you know, they did what needed to. All the girls came and gave. Nicki Minaj looks amazing here to me. Okay? And I really don't have anything bad to say. I think she looks pretty. I'm glad she didn't do nothing crazy with hair. The pink was beautiful. The lace was sexy. The fresh, clean, plush face. I loved it. So Nicki Minaj, for a while, she was like losing me with the looks and stuff, because it was starting to feel like cheap, but she did her thing. It was great. She looked very pretty here. So shout out to Nicki Minaj on the red carpet look. Okay. Now let's get to the performance from Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. Let me pull them both back up. Megan Thee Stallion. Let me see where Cardi B is at. Where's Cardi B? So they performed bongos tonight. Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B came out and performed bongos. Again, Cardi B, coming from that ceiling, Cardi B probably had one of the best production sets of the night. One thing I could say about the girls, I feel like each girl really capitalized on their strengths tonight. Doja Cat, her creativity, her boldness. Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B capitalized on her visual production and her creative talent. Coming in like that was her Beyonce tee from the ceiling, had the big production stage, the dance in the hair. I kind of wish the hair probably wasn't that much in her face, because when she was trying to throw it, it would just fall back. But outside of that, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion ate their performance up. Okay, I seen people saying, well, Cardi B kind of was like stumbling on some of the dance moves. Yeah, she might have, but I thought that was cute. Like, you know what I mean? I loved her performance. She went hard on that performance. I love when Cardi B gets in her bag and starts really performing. I could tell that she was really excited to perform. So I love when the artist gets up there and I could feel that they're having fun. They're excited about the performance. That was a dope performance. I really don't have any complaints about Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's performance. I thought their performance was brilliant. It was amazing. I loved it. I loved Cardi B's energy from the beginning. When she came down, she was turned up. She really showed up for her fans. She really showed up for this song. She really showed up for this performance. I even saw at the end, Offset looked very proud. I was very proud of her, Megan Thee Stallion. They did their thing. They really ate that performance, which I knew that she would. Okay, Megan Thee Stallion came out there. Megan Thee Stallion literally probably is one of the best performers in the game. And I'm not even just talking about rap game. I'm talking about in the entertainment business. Megan Thee Stallion is probably one of the best performers because Megan Thee Stallion, when she gets on stage, she is just so comfortable and she does it so effortlessly. And it's so sexy and so beautiful. And then she's really spitting. And so Megan Thee Stallion really is nothing to be played with because Megan Thee Stallion is hard. Megan Thee Stallion is hard. Megan Thee Stallion is fire. Megan Thee Stallion is a problem. It's no shade. The only thing, if I say about Megan Thee Stallion, I feel like she didn't rap enough of the songs, rap enough of the lyrics for me. And I feel like Megan Thee Stallion, I wanted her to hit some of those lines that were the big punch lines, and she didn't. Like the stiff can't relate line, some of the other lines, she didn't put any emphasis on the lines. You know what I mean? So I want, like, Doja Cat was, you could tell, like, Doja Cat, when she was, like, she just wasn't rapping the song. She was really, you know what I mean? I'm the that's getting the stream. That's why you mad. Like, she was really feeling it. You felt the live punch behind it. I got you bitches shook. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she was in it. You could feel when Doja Cat was performing, she had something to say. She had something to prove, and she wanted you to feel certain lines. She wanted you to feel certain bars. I feel like Megan Thee Stallion, she has so many hard bars that she could have made us feel it a little bit more as a live show, as a live performance, versus her just kind of going through the motions and just rapping the track. Like, really embody those lyrics live on stage and say what you mean and mean what you say. Take on that character and embody it, because you rapping. So we should feel that. I want to feel that as a viewer, because I felt that. I felt Doja Cat was popping her ish in the record. I felt that with Nicki. You know what I mean? So they were committing to a lot of their lines, like, that they had wrote on the record. And I just feel like Megan Thee Stallion, while she's a great performer, she didn't really turn up in the delivery department the way that I know that she could. But maybe that's because she was focusing on a lot of the dancing. So, but nonetheless, I think the performance was amazing. I just wish, there would be a little bit more focus on some of the bars that was there and, like, really driving those bars home in a live show, like really giving us that performance with the bars, really make us feel what you said. You know what I'm saying? Like, make us feel what you said. So, yeah, that was my only thing with that, but I thought it was still great. I thought the performance was still great. It was a beautiful performance. They looked good. Outfits were great. I literally am so happy with how everybody did tonight. There was literally not one trash performance at all. And so I think I give them an A+ as well. They did their thing. They came out, they put on a damn good show. So, well, I'll say an A because I did have some critiques, but you know what I mean? A, not A+, but A. It was great. A+. It was good. It was good. I liked it. I'm not going to hold you. I just wanted to feel a little bit more from Meg because I know she got them lines in there, but the show was good. Cardi B looked great. I love Cardi B's performance energy. She always turns it up with that. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of Meg. I'm proud of the girls. I'm proud of all the girls. I'm so full because I'm so happy as a fan that all of these girls were there at the same time and we got a really good show. And I think that's so important. That's why, like, for all the most talented girls, even if they don't get along, we need them all at these award shows because they all bring different energies and they're so good and they're all on top for a reason. And so for them all to be there and perform in this way, this is what makes a great show. It really feeds the fans. So I'm just so happy that we got them all there at one time. And they all brought it. I love that. Yes. I'm so happy because this was a great show. This was a great show tonight. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. This was everything. I love this. This is what I love. This was everything. So shout out to them. Now, so also, I want to say, now we got to get into Nicki Minaj. Well, no, and after that, okay, wait, because there was some tea happening with Megan Thee Stallion and Justin Timberlake in the back. Let's take a look at this. Let's watch that one more time. Okay, so for me, I'm assuming from what it looked like, and I don't know, it kind of looked like he tried to touch her or he touched her and she was like, don't touch me. Like, that's not cool. So I think Meg has a little PTSD still. You know what I'm saying? And so perhaps Meg did not want to be touched. Whatever happened there, she wasn't feeling Justin Timberlake at that moment. Hopefully we find out what happened. But yeah, child, hopefully they'll make a statement because she had to check him real quick. All right? And so now that's what that was. Now let's get back to... Hold on. I want to find a different photo. Because I want to get this performance photo. Okay. Let me get, because we're going to get to Nicki Minaj performance right now. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get this. Here we go. It's no shade. It's no shade. Hold on. It's no shade. It's no shade. It's no shade. It's no shade. I don't know if people be watching the show. I don't know. I do not know. It's no shade. It's no shade. But Nicki Minaj was everything. She was everything tonight. But before we get into the performance, well, we can get into that after. Let's get into the performance. Well, no, let's get into the hosting. What do I want to get into first? Let's get into the hosting. Nicki Minaj was supposed to be the host. I personally feel like they cut Nicki Minaj hosting. I feel like they cut Nicki Minaj's hosting because Nicki Minaj came out giving like, girl, the VMAs were worried about what I was going to give. I'm going to keep it cute because I'm an adult, but I can't control Roman, Chun-Li, Red Ruby. And we had never seen Nicki Minaj again touch the mic until she performed and then until she won the award for Best Rap. Shout out to her for winning Best Rap for Super Freaky Girl, which Super Freaky Girl was trash. But okay. She won Best Rap for that, and she made a comment like, should I say something mean? And she didn't. But I feel like they were already prepared with the way that the set was set up. to have her cut out because the way that they seamlessly did it, we were like an hour and a half into the show, and I realized, shit, I ain't seen Nicki Minaj again. And I don't think we ever seen her again. If you really think about it, I mean, I watched almost to the end until my internet started messing up with this stupid streaming thing. But it was at one point, I don't think Nicki Minaj, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Nicki Minaj never touched the stage again as a host. She entered one time and never came back. They got rid of her because they said, "Oh no, you're not finna do too much over here." I've never seen a host of the show never be the host of the show. They let her enter, so I'm thinking, well, did they use her fans to get all these people here? What did they do? Because I know this is the highest rated VMAs in a long time because all these fan bases was watching. But we never saw Nicki again. So I don't know. I thought that was a bit bizarre, but I think that they cut her, get mic off. And Nicki Minaj's voice, they cut her, get mic off. But they didn't cut that performance mic. So let's get into the Nicki Minaj first performance. Now, first of all, let me say this. I don't know if she watches the show or if the memo got out or what. But this is what I wanted to see from Nicki Minaj. This was everything. Now, I was not here for her songstress Whitney Houston tea. Her Summer Walker set, her, SZA set, her R&B chick vibe tee. That was a cackle for me. Her ballad set, I wasn't really here for that tea. Her coy, musical, feminine, dreamy set, no. I wasn't here for her R&B female set. Her Jasmine Sullivan NDRE set, whatever that was. Her Sade T, not here for that. I could have did without that. But that fire that she released after that. But before we get into that, can we get into the detail? I don't know if she was listening, but whoever was, they was taking notes. And I'm happy that they did it. Because what happened was, this is all I ever wanted for her to do. That set was perfect. This is why I say, from Doja Cat to Cardi B to Nicki Minaj, it's hard to pick a best because they all played into what their strongest suits are. And I think tonight, Nicki Minaj finally realized her strongest suit. And once she realized that, it hit different. So the set, backdrops, streamers, lights going up, nobody on set. She's on a rise stage, floating stage. Diamond mic stand. That's some queen. Come on. Wrapped up, she do the singing. Then she comes out, body. Nicki has something to prove today. And the songs that she performed, let me know. Even the second time around, Itty Bitty Piggy into Red Ruby the Sleeves. In case any of you just still in the building, I'm flaming everybody. This is what makes Nicki different. This is what I'm saying. So for me, all I ever wanted was I don't want her to dance. I never said that. I don't want her rolling around on stage. She don't need a big team of production of choreography. Nicki need a beautiful setting, floating stage, pink lights, nasty look. I'm glad, and the hair was set up. She meant business. It wasn't no stupid glasses. It wasn't no hair on the side. Everything was out the way. The arms were showing, the chest was showing, the stuff. She wasn't hiding nothing. She was free. And all she needed to do was have that mic and rap, but on an elevated level. And she did that. That's all I've ever been saying that I think that she should do. She don't need to dance and do that performance. What she needs to do is rap, but in an elevated way as the queen. Because it really takes talent to sit there and have and command the stage and make and listen, and people listen to what you say, and you articulate it and you sell it. Oh, and I hope I don't get flagged for this, but I gotta play it, because when she spazzed out with this, if this is how she coming for the Pink Friday, it's crazy. I ain't nothing like you. You are you.
I'm on a whole other level. These bitches is out of their league.
I'm on a whole other level. These bitches is out of their league.
These bitches ain't batting like me.
These bitches don't count. These bitches can't count. I'm not the 1 or 2 or the 3.
You bitches look up to me.
You bitches look up to me.
You look up to her, but really you look up to me.
You say you look up to her, but really you look up to me. What? What? I'm not you are you. And these bitches ain't batting like me. These bitches ain't battling me. You bitches ain't battling me. These bitches can't count. They don't count. I'm not the 1, the 2, or the 3. We are not in the same. I ain't no group. Ain't no top 3. Ain't no top 5. It's me, and then it's you. Whoever that is. It's you. Any one of you bitches. None of you bitches. None of you. You say you look up to her. No, you look up to me. She ate that. Yes! She ate that. What? 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 That's how you put it on the floor. I'm going to address everybody at once. I don't care about you, any of you. I will stand here on my floating stage and I will go battle all of you, and none of you bitches are battling me. She ate that. She ate that. These bitches can't even count. I'm not the 1, the 2, or the 3. Ain't no top 3. Ain't no top 2. Ain't no battle. It's not giving that. What? What? Yes. Yes. That is what I'm talking about. And then she comes back with itty bitty piggy. And if you know the history with that, I'm gonna have you bitches picking my fruit out. You get some grapes, get some nice thing. I want some chicken. Come on. It's me. I win. You lose. And then to go into horses since Christopher Reeves. So I'm just letting you know, just in case you in the building, I'm saying it with my chest and I'm putting it on the floor. I don't give about none of you. I'm the queen. And I dare one of you to challenge me. Because every time I get on this microphone, I'm saying it with my chest. And that's all I'm saying. And that's what makes her different. These other girls don't do that. Doja Cat was trying to do that a little bit. But Nicki literally was up there. Basically, every time she's going to let you know I'm the best and I don't care about none of you. I dare you. Try it. Take it. You ain't giving. I'm not giving it up. Take it from me. Take it. You ain't me. You're trash. I don't care how hot you are. I don't care how many number ones you have. I don't care how many streams you have. I don't give a. You ain't hot. She'll tell you that. And see, that is the difference. And this is why she can get you up, because it's like, girl, was anybody going to challenge it? Is anybody going to? You can't slide in a bar, here and there. You got to put it on the floor. Nicki Minaj is the beast, and she doesn't care. And at this point, nobody's ready to put it on the floor. Nobody's ready to do that. And so what can you say? What can you do? For me, this was a fantastic performance. And then she went into the itty bitty piggy red room with the sleep, and she just felt so comfortable, so confident. This is one of her best performances I've seen in a very long time from Nicki Minaj. She was in rare form tonight. She ate this tonight. She did a fantastic job tonight. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. This was everything. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And that's just what it was. And at the end of the day, they all did their thing. But for me, just because the delivery and the audacity and the nerve and just the swagger of it all, I feel like, girl, performance-wise, but girl, I just like a different kind of energy. I'm going to say, girl, for me, I just feel like Nicki took the night for me, because it was just like, girl, I seen her in rare form tonight, and she just really, she ate that. She came hard. She came hard, like she came hard on that. She came hard on that. She did. And no matter what happens, her attitude might be trash, but that woman is really good at what she does. And she knows it. And she's not afraid when it's time in these instances to put it on the floor. And, she hasn't had a real challenge yet. So how can you take that away from her? And then she said it in a space where every leading girl was there. And she made sure, I'm not having a bunch of dancers. I'm going to have my body out, hair back, and I'm finna gag. She was ready to get it. She was ready to put it on the floor today. And that is what she did. And it's no shade. She put it on the floor tonight. And that is hip hop. That is rap. And that is entertainment. That is an A+. That is how you do it. She needs to keep this energy. She needs to stay in this pocket and don't let it go. It was everything. It was everything. Absolutely everything. And those are my thoughts on that. Those are my thoughts on that. So, all in all, I thought it was a fantastic show. I'm proud of all of the girls because, like I said, there was no trash performances. All the looks 8. All the performances 8. And I'm proud. It's a proud moment. I'm proud. I'm proud of all of the girls. So, and all of you guys should be proud of your faves because they all came and gave us great content, a great show. And I'm glad that Cardi B had a new song to perform. And I'm glad that Megan Thee Stallion was able to perform with her because we got them all at once. And I think this is good because now it shows that everybody can be at the same place and do their thing, whether Cardi B, Meg left, and these ones left, or whatever. I don't care. Give us the show. And I feel like them knowing that everybody was there and all their fans would be there, they had to come up and put on the best show. And I love that each and every one of them did that. So each and every one of you guys should be proud of your faves because they all did fantastic. Okay. Tonight was a good night for us, guys. It was a great night for us. Everybody ate that, from the Cardi B fans to the Doja Cat fans to the Ice Spice to the Meg fans to the Barbs, whoever. Everybody should be proud, and I'm happy. And we can go to sleep tonight knowing that everybody ate that and we had a good moment for the VMAs today, okay? Now, we're not going to do calls because it's a little bit long, but we might do like a show tomorrow where we can do calls and we do a VMA call in. But I just want to talk and leave it like that. Let me read some of the questions y'all have. Remember, Nicki performed all solo songs, no side kicks or features needed. She did do that. Nicki performed all solo songs, and I thought that was very great. She stood there on her own and she performed those songs, and she stood on that floaty, and she did that. And that's how she needs to keep coming, because that energy, that's what you do when you say you're the queen. You come with a look and a body and an elevated experience, and you command the crowd. And she did that tonight. This is one of the best performances I've ever seen of Nicki Minaj. From the two. Armon, you are gagging the girls tonight. All the rap girls had good performance, but I got to give it to Meg and Cardi for the win. Period. So, I love you all. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And until next time, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter because it goes down on Twitter at the Armon Wiggins Show. The spaces be going crazy over there. Follow me on Instagram as well. And until next time, I want you guys to keep that same energy. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.